All right, Brandon, I think we teased them long enough. What are you doing for the hot read for next week?
Yeah, 2-0 hot read today. I think is our third 2-0 of the season. We got the Chiefs Broncos under. We got the big Panthers win as well. We teased the first one already. I can't not bet against Shedeur Sanders. How many chances are we going to get to bet against Shedeur Sanders? Dylan Gabriel, concussion protocol. I mean, look, I'm happy to bet against Dylan Gabriel as well, but I'm assuming Sanders. Give me the Browns Raiders under 37.5. We gave out Sanders stats a second ago. 4 of 16, 47 yards, 2 sacks, and a pick in relief. Just awful. And this game, to me, feels under all the way. You have 2 of the worst 5 offenses of football. We just talked about the Raiders in the Monday preview. And you have 2 pretty good defenses. The Browns defense is great. Number 4 DVOA entering the weekend. Number 1 against the run. And the Raiders are pretty good. They've been above the average most of the season. And if Monday night they actually hang in, and I'm going to bet this before the Monday game, then I think this total drops pretty quickly if everyone watches them sort of limit what everyone knows is a pretty good Dallas offense. So if that double buy under and some of those under trends hit, then I think this line can start to drop some. Raiders are 6-3 to the under already. They've had games this year with point total of 33, 31, 30, 29, 17. Those are all easily under this one. They're scoring 15.5 points a game, second to worst in the NFL. They've had 4 games already under 10 points. And you know that's possible against the Browns. It's Browns on the road, but if that offense isn't clicking, it could just go sideways. And then it's the Browns on the other side. We haven't gotten to the Shedeur part. They've had games already with 38, 37, 33, 32, 23 points. That's the range we're looking for here. They had 1 good win over Miami. Outside of that game, 14.5 points a game. Since the start of last season, just take out the Jameis games. He's back again. But when he's not in there, Cleveland's averaging 14.5 points a game across 20 games as an offense. There's just no offense here. Neither team has blocking right now. The quarterback play is bad. We might get Shedeur Sanders on the road in Vegas. No run game. Hopefully a little Genty on Monday night, and then he'll be all tired out in this one. I just like the defenses here. So give me the under 37.5. And look, if Shedeur is the starter and this hasn't moved too much yet, it might be mineshaft season here.
Yeah, I mean, between these 2 teams, and I think more importantly, these 2 offenses, plus you look at the Raiders on a short week, I think there's lots to look at here. And when you see these totals set under 38, under 37, they're there for a reason, and it kind of goes with Brandon, what he's talking about here. All right, what's your second one?
Cassandra Futures says that they bet against potential Sanders already as well. So glad we're in this one together. Second one, I'm going to go with the Bengals. +7 against the Patriots in Cincinnati. To me, this is a kitchen sink spot for Cincinnati. This is it. 7 losses at home. Joe Burrow on deck. He's not going to be back for this one, but maybe the next one. Trey Hendrickson may be back, or he's waiting 1 more game as well. This is the spot that the Bengals have to get a win. They have got to go all in. It's a home spot against the Patriots, which to me, I've been in on the Patriots. I'm not quite Patriots Island, but I've bet them. I've got multiple playoff tickets. I don't think that they're as good as the 9-2 record in the top of the AFC. By DVOA, they're pretty close to a league average team so far on the season. They're not really blowing teams out. And look, in this matchup, I know Drake May's been amazing, but Drake May plus the rest of his dudes against Joe Flacco and his receivers, I think this is a shootout. I think this is a shootout all the way. Patriots defense is not really that great on the season. That's why Drake May is the MVP favorite, because he's not getting much help. It's him and nothing else. Not much weapons, not great blocking, not great defense. They're bottom 10, New England is, by DVOA on defense, including bottom 5 against the pass. So elite against the run, not the right matchup for Cincinnati. They don't want to run the football anyway. Great. We'll run even less and just bomb it to T and chase all game long. And I don't think the Patriots have an answer for that. Just feels shootout all the way. 7 points on the line. Give me that key number. I got this closer to a field goal in Cincinnati. I think they are live to win this game. It's a great spot to fade the Patriots, who are a bit overvalued. underdogs that have lost and failed to cover 3 straight games. That's Cincinnati, 106, 75-5 against the spread, 58%, 13% ROI on that team. And I'm not stopping there. Bengals +7. Give me the money line, +285. And one step further, let's end it right. Bengals escalator, hear me out, to win the division at 40-1 at DraftKings. Here's the case. The Bengals are 3 back right now of who? Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers, who's got a broken wrist or something going on there, and Baltimore, who's not really looking Baltimore-y right now. They're kind of getting some not that exciting of wins. I'm not convinced that that thing is closed off. Here's the Bengals schedule. Patriots, Ravens, Bills, Ravens. All year, that Ravens, Bills, Ravens stretch has looked overwhelming and daunting, but that's when Burrow's supposed to come back for Ravens, Bills, Ravens. And guess which teams are feeling a bit underwhelming to all of us watching right now? The Ravens, the Bills, and the Ravens again. That's how underwhelming they're feeling. If the Bengals win this one, I think they probably need to go 3-1 in that stretch, get through it. They close Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. It would be very Bengals to get all the way to the Browns game and blow it and then lose it. I'll say that. But we'll have chances to hedge if we get that close. I think if they go 3-1 here, set up for the big finish, 9-8 in the bad division, it's 40-1. I'm not telling you it's going to happen, but I think that they're more like 5, maybe 10% likely. 40-1 is around 2%. That's the Bengals. I think they're going to take care of the Patriots. I think they can beat the Patriots. Play the +7, play the money line. And I played the division before today. I'm doubling down and playing it again at 40-1, one more time on the Bengals.
There's nothing quite like knowing that when you watched Pittsburgh and Cincinnati today, saying to yourselves, this is the team I'm going forward with. But that's how you have to do it, because the odds end up kind of flipping in that direction when they look so bad. And that is week to week in the NFL. All right, that'll do it here on the Action Hour podcast for our NFL Week 11 recap episode presented by DraftKings. Give us a like on the YouTube video before you take off. We really appreciate it. And also go to actionhour.com/pro. Use a promo code POD20 for $20 off a year of Action Pro.